Hello everyone, happy holidays. What's good, what's poppin'? It's your girl Caroline, back again with another start to finish wig tutorial. And this one, trust me, is not gonna take 50 minutes like my other beloved long videos. This is quick and easy. This is for my girls who are lazy but also don't want to look lazy. Literally did not do any plucking, bleaching, or gluing down of this wig at all. It was very throw on and go. Hopping right into it, here is how the wig was looking straight out of the box. Okay, it comes with the knots pre-bleached, pre-plucked, and already pre-cut hairline, so it's really just no effort at all. Only thing that I had to do for my customization is to add some foundation under the lace for it to kind of match my skin tone with my forehead exactly. And to tint the lace, I am using my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 356 Warm Coconut. Once I had the lace tinted, I'm going ahead and just adjusting all the straps and clips come with this wig, because to get a good glueless wear, you need to have everything perfectly adjusted and tightened to your hair, and I have the clips locked onto my braids. This is what the wig looks like literally right out of the box. Right out of the box, I'm very impressed with just how naturally and thin the lace lays. I'm learning with a lot of these glueless wigs, the lace has to be very thin and melt into your skin to get that glueless look, and it does that. But I wanted to give the hair more of a style and not look so out of the box. I'm going to go ahead and do some quick styling. I wanted to try seeing how this wig would work in a side part. Since it is a 5x7 lace, it has enough like lace in the sides and the back, so kind of like almost full frontal without being a full frontal effort. I'm just going in and making a small little curve flip over part. Literally just flipped the hair over. That's it. I didn't want to create an actual defined part in the hair. I wanted to keep this very simple because I was in a rush to go somewhere out, and I wanted to test how like throw on and go this wig really is, you know. Once I got the part down, I went ahead and just added some little baby hairs to the hairline. The hairline was already pre-plucked well enough where you don't need to add baby hairs, but I always feel like curly hair, side part, a little baby hair is needed to add some razzle dazzle to it. To lay down the baby hairs, I'm using Eco Styler gel. I like to just use Eco Styler because I feel like it has a light hold where it's going to be able to lay down the baby hairs in the moment, and then when I want to brush them out later once the hair has set, it's going to still look nice and fluffy. Since this still is a closure and the lace doesn't go all the way down to my ears, I wanted to pull out just a little bit of hair down there. As you can see, I'm just trying to pull out some hairs and make sure my baby hairs are covering that little piece of lace that ends where the tracks begin to give a very flawless, seamless look. Once my baby hairs were all swooped and set, I'm going in with this satin scarf to kind of just help, one, hold down those baby hairs so they can form the shape I want properly, and two, to also hold down the lace, because the only thing that's going to help us give a more melted look is gravity. So holding that lace on there, the band on there for a bit, also really helps melt the lace and give a more glued in look, even though it's glueless. Now let's get into the styling. I still try to keep everything quick and simple, but not that quick and simple where I'm going to walk out with just the curls out of the box. Y'all know me. I have to do what I do best, which is make the curls look poppin', okay? So first I'm just going ahead and brushing out the original in-box curl pattern. Brushing them out just makes the detangling and defining process a lot easier. And then I like to go in with either water or mousse. In this case, I'm going in with a lot of body mousse because mousse just dries faster than water, and I don't have the time for it to completely dry, but saturating it in water, so I like to just go ahead and saturate it in mousse for a faster dry time. Once I have each strand properly saturated, when I say saturated, like you got to make sure there's no dry fluffy pieces, I go in and start brushing and brushing till like the curls start to like form in like a really nice ringlet pattern. When it's the first detangling like out of the box, you gotta brush for a minute to really get that old pattern that's steamed into the hair out and get the natural curls that's supposed to form. I ended up changing my brush to this random brush I found from my friend. It's a, I don't know how to explain it. It's a pin cushion type of hairbrush. Something about this brush just made the curls really form a lot better. As you can see now, the ringlets are really forming and popping. Once I get the ringlets to form, I like to make sure I'm scrunching everything together. Like I always say, do not run your hands through the curls right now when they're like in that nice little tight ringlet form. Keep them nice and tight and defined like this, and let the hair fully air dry completely, and that's when I come back and start like fluffing the hair to give it volume. As the hair was drying up, I took off the band and started just kind of shaping the front of the hairline with my hot comb without burning myself. That's why I'm making this face. I'm just going in and just lifting the roots a bit to kind of just get that lifted flip over no part look and to not make it look like a closure. Just pressing down that little piece of hair and lace down there to really just give it a whole seamless look. Here's how the hair looks fully air dried. The curls, they look a lot better. It's looking like natural curly hair versus, I don't know, synthetic curly hair. Like, you know how like the braiding hair looks at the pack? That's what I mean. That's really it for the entire install. Very quick and simple. Here's how the hair was looking about a week and a half later. I've been wearing this wig every day, so I can kind of give you guys my initial thoughts on it. I do feel like this wig is definitely a throw on and go. It's glueless, so you can just pop it on your head. Only maintenance is the curls. As you can see, you do have to put some effort here and there to make the curls look really nice. But the thing with that said too is that after you do the whole detangling wash and go process, since it's a glueless wig, I can take it off at night, let it sit on a stand, and put the wig back on the next day without ruining the curls. So you only have to do the detangling process every couple of days once the curls start to get big and frizzy. Brings me to my next point. This hair does get big and it does get a little frizzy, but that's because it's kinky curly hair, so the coils are much more tighter, so it's a bit on the higher maintenance spectrum of curly hair. My favorite part overall about this wig is the construction of the cap. I feel like it's really user friendly, if that makes sense. First of all, the cap comes with this like curve around your ear that makes it like easy for you to tuck the hair behind your ear, and you don't have that annoying lace, wig cap feeling that you get whenever you wear closures. I also really like how big the closure itself is. It's a 5x7, so I can do a nice deep middle part as you see right here. You can do a decent side part or flip over like you guys saw me do earlier. Top of having really good glueless lace, they have a good glueless wig. So it comes with adjustable strap, little sticky bits so it can stick to your skin, and it comes with removable clips on the back and the side. I like this removable clip idea because you can take it out if you don't want it. The only problem is that since the clips are meant to be removable, I feel like they come off too easily. The way they have this system set up, I feel like they should probably just keep these clips sewn in, because for a glueless wig, you need all the clips in the back and the side to hook onto your braids so you can shake your head left and right and the wig will not fall off. But overall, with it just being a week, still kind of new to me wearing it, I can say this is a good everyday wig if you're looking for this kinky curly texture. I have reviewed and demoed this wig in the straight, which is why I did the curly, because you guys were like, oh my god, I want to see how it looks like in the curly. In the curly, I like it, but not as much as the straight wig. I feel like the curly is more high maintenance because the kinky curly texture. I like the straight because it's super just like put on and go. Compared to all the other glueless wig companies I've been reviewing, I do say this one has been my recent favorite. One, because the construction of the cap. Two, the lace is thin enough for me to do it completely gluelessly. And three, I feel like it just comes very well pre-plucked, pre-bleached. So with that said, do I recommend this hair? As a sponsored post, I feel like I do recommend it. Mind you, this is sponsored, so what do I know at the end of the day? I can only speak from my experience. But if you have bought this hair or bought this straight one in the past, do comment down below for the girls who really want to get a more unsponsored thought on it. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys in today's video.